All right, let's talk about money. A lot of people dream about being a millionaire, but most never get there because they don't know the steps. Good news is today I'm going to give you a simple plan to becoming a millionaire. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do and how to start right now. So first, what does it even mean to be a millionaire? It doesn't just mean that you make $1 million in a year. That's income. A real millionaire is somebody who has more than $1 million in savings, investments, or business value after paying off all of their debt. So for example, say you have $10,000 in the bank, but you owe $5,000 on a credit card. That means your net worth is really only $5,000. To be a millionaire, your net worth has to be at least $1 million. So it's not just about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. So how do you actually get to $1 million? There are two ways to become a millionaire. One way is you work and you save your way there. That's the slowest way. But the other way is you own something valuable. And that's the fastest way. The slow way, where you work and save, let's say you get a good paying job and make, say, $100,000 a year. If you live simply and save $50,000 every single year, it'll take you around 20 years to hit $1 million. The problem there is it took you a long time. You're working for every single dollar. Life is expensive and it's hard to save that much money. Now, the other way is owning something. Now, let's flip the game. Instead of working for that money, what if instead you had the money work for you? Let's say you start a small business that makes $50,000 a year in profit. If you keep growing it, in a few years, you can sell that same business for $1 million. Instead of waiting 20 years, you build something valuable, and in 3 to 5 years, you can exit it for $1 million. Owning a business or investment helps you grow your wealth way faster. The biggest mistake that people make is trying to do too much at once. Stop trying to do everything all at once. A lot of people think that you need 5 or 7 different ways to make money, but that's not true. Millionaires don't start with 7 different things, they start with one. For example, if you start mowing lawns for money, you don't go out and start a car wash business, a dog walking business, a lemonade stand all at the same time. You get really good at mowing lawns, you make really good money, you hire a few friends to help you. Soon you have a full business with 50 customers a week, and now you're making real money. The lesson here is to pick one way to make money, get really good at it, and then grow that one before adding anything else. But the hardest part is just not quitting. This is where most people fail. Whenever you start something new, you go through 5 stages. The first stage is excitement. That's when everything's fun. Then there's doubt. That's when you wait. Then you're like, wait, this is harder than I thought. Then it comes the struggle stage. That's when you're thinking like this might not work. But then after that is hope. You're saying like, okay, I see what I might need to do. And then finally you go through success. Yay, I made it. Most people quit at step 3 and then start something else over and over again. But successful people push through and win. Every business, job, or skill feels impossible at first. The only difference between winners and losers is who sticks with it. Now here's a simple formula for making more money. Here's a rule that's going to always work. It's called the 100 actions rule. Do 100 actions in 100 days. You want to start a business? Ask 100 people if they need your services. If you want to get better at sales, go talk to 100 people about your offer. If you want to grow on social media, post 100 videos in 100 days. Success is just a numbers game. The people who win take the most action. Now let's talk about keeping your millions. A lot of people make money, but then lose it all. Rule number 1 is you should only have to get rich once. Once you hit 1 million, you need to protect it by doing 3 things. Don't waste money on dumb things too early. Invest in things that grow, like real estate or businesses. And don't gamble it all on risky plays. The goal is not to get rich fast. The goal is to stay rich forever. Winning is just about not quitting. Most people get excited, quit when it gets hard, and then start over. And then they never make any real progress. But if you want to win, you got to find one thing, stick with it long enough, and then let it grow and compound. That's it. That's the game.